hello, everyone in Mavi Global community and family. How are you guys all doing? I hope you are having a fantastic time this month of January, making a lot of profit. And today on this masterclass, we're going to cover some of the crypto news and updates. Of course, what is hot, what is going on in the market, why so many people are super excited about the bull market of 2025. Why right now this is just the beginning, and what is very, very exciting that is happening in the markets right now. We'll cover some of the pinup updates, and we'll bring today a special guest to the call that will join the call shortly, which is the CEO of the Ultron Labs, Jonathan Octus, is going to be joining our call in a moment. So welcome everyone. I see the chat is open, so that is great. So welcome to the masterclass. So we have an amazing year ahead of us, 2025. And right off the bat, I want to share with you some exciting news that I just got to know about today. For all the big whale holders, there's going to be an airdrop coming very, very soon. I cannot announce yet which token exactly, what project it's going to be, but what I told is very, very soon. We're talking about days from now. We're going to receive another second airdrop, okay? So that's right away. I want to delight everyone who is part of the Big Well family. So we're going to be a lot of airdrops coming this year, right? This is going to be the second one. The first one, of course, was Kimba, the Lifeline. So a lot to look forward to. And next month, we have an anticipated launch of several very important projects. The Big Well Launchpad is one of them. The Flippy debit card is coming. So everyone can start using their cryptocurrency. The debit card is Flip Me globally, wherever you are, accepting everyone in the world. So it is coming in February. Super excited about that. And of course, you'll be able to get up to 6% cash back on using this card. And also, you're going to hear a lot more updates about new projects and protocols coming into the Ultron ecosystem. We're going to touch a little bit about Ultron today, and I'll let the CEO of Ultron Labs, the research and development arm of Ultron Foundation, to come on the call today and give us some updates. So let's get this call started. It's not going to be a long call. We're going to cover the essentials today on the call. And let's get right into it. So what we're seeing right now, first of all, with the crypto update, the market today is very, very excitingly bullish as Bitcoin approaching once again $100,000. We had some turbulence, some volatility happening that spooked the market a little bit as Bitcoin went to $89,000. A lot of the altcoins were going down in the last couple of days, but it was a trap. It was a trap, as you can see it, for the bears, because the bulls took control and took back Bitcoin into the range. We have been ranging since pretty much 19th of November. In the last 2 months, we have been ranging between $90,000 and this level, like 100 to 105,000. This is a range, and this is how it happens in the markets of crypto. We reach a certain range in a bull market, and then we break to the next level. And this is exactly what I anticipate in this bull market of 2025, that we are going to break the range and establish a new all-time high for Bitcoin. And of course, nobody knows exactly how high we're going to go for Bitcoin price. But one thing for sure, that it's not time to sell, right? It's not time to sell. It's time to buy, to accumulate. And whenever you are seeing dips like this in the market, this is the time to buy some more. Okay, so it trapped the market a lot. We've seen liquidations on both sides, on the longs and on the shorts in this market. And currently, we are in the range. Bitcoin is $100,000. We are on a bullish momentum, and let's see on the next couple of days. This month is looking to close very bullishly, continue going up, just as we expecting. Now, the big news that everyone is talking about is, of course, 20th of January. In 6 days, the pro-Bitcoin Donald Trump is officially the president of the United States of America. This is very, very bullish because right on the first days of him being officially in charge and in the office, there are many, many implementations that have to do with the cryptocurrency markets, right? And there has been rumors already that perhaps on the first day is going to be an executive order about United States starting to accumulate Bitcoin as a strategic reserve. So we're going to wait and see if this is actually going to come true. But a lot of the things that Donald Trump has promised on a Bitcoin conference, and by the way, he is a holder of Bitcoin himself, right? The president of the United States is holding quite a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. So this is exciting news as the market is fully understanding that we'll have a tremendous year. And some of the things that are causing the prices of crypto to go up are having to do with macroeconomics, right? Something that really most people don't understand the dynamics of it. Like, for example, the interest rates and the job market and inflation and the prices of like bread and milk and all of these things are playing role. Another one is the strength of the dollar. How strong is the dollar? So, for example, there is the DXY, which is showing the dollar index, how strong the dollar is, and it's been recently going on a very high note. And when Donald Trump is expected to come, and markets is anticipating the dollar will become weakened again. And this is good for crypto. This is good for Bitcoin. And we don't talk much about these things, okay? But it's very, very important, guys, that you are a bit aware. Not fully, you don't need to fully understand, but you need to be aware that a lot of factors are playing here to push the prices higher, okay? And when we are talking about the biggest, I would say, Bitcoin maximalist and bullish force in crypto is Michael Saylor, that is holding like 400,000 plus Bitcoins, is eyeing Bitcoin price as $5 million. And here is some of the things that he was saying recently on a live session, that some of the catalysts of why Bitcoin could reach a valuation of $5 million. He was talking about the increase of spot Bitcoin ETFs, the money that already accumulating there, like BlackRock and other firms that are buying aggressively Bitcoin. Fair value accounting that will start to basically consider Bitcoin as part of the balance sheets of the companies in a fair way. And the biggest one is banks can custody Bitcoins. I mean, can you imagine when all the different banks will start to offering to their clients the opportunity to custody Bitcoin on behalf of the clients and make it super easy for everyone who is connected to the traditional financial systems and the banking systems to hold Bitcoins. That is a big deal, big catalyst for the increase in this market, and they're already talking about implementing such rules on day one, which is we're talking about 6 days from now. Okay, 6 days from now. So all eyes on Trump to establish strategic bits and reserve on day one, which is again 6 days from now, and it can take Bitcoin to much higher levels, of course, if this is going to happen. But moreover is the altcoins. Okay, and I want to remind you, everyone here, that the altcoin season has not started yet. The altcoin season is when we see the dominance of Bitcoins is decreasing significantly, okay? Like it happened over here in 2017, it was very aggressive altcoin season when altcoins, increase a lot in value, way higher than Bitcoin itself. And we had 2021, an aggressive altcoin season once again, when the altcoins outperformed heavily the price of Bitcoin. And something similar we are anticipating coming very soon, something like that, when the Bitcoin dominance is going to halt and altcoins will expand. So we are looking at potentially market cap of $10 trillion, right? If the current market cap is $3.5 trillion, so $10 trillion would mean roughly 3 times higher than it is today. So you take a look at this Ripple itself right now, number 3 place, currently at $3 today. Pretty remarkable. Ripple, XRP, and Solana are potentially going to launch their own ETFs. Okay, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum already launched ETF, XRP and Solana can become a next for ETFs. Okay, so that's some very big things that can push the altcoins, of course, much bigger, and push the entire market higher. That's what happens in bull market when money starts to flow into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, into some of these bigger coins. Also, it starts to flow onto the smaller ones, and we start to see some big inflows of capital. And BlackRock's, the $11.5 trillion firms, is saying that Bitcoin adoption is still in early stages. We're still in an age, like if you compare to the adoption of the internet, which is of course everyone using in the internet, is something like 1998. We're early stages of the internet adoption in 1998. Okay, so something similar we're seeing today with Bitcoin and with crypto. We are still in the early phases, and millions of people are going to be coming into this ecosystem and using cryptocurrency for so many different things. Okay, so that is what's going on in the market today. Trump is saying instead of attacking industries from the future, we will embrace them, including making America the world capital for crypto and Bitcoin. I mean, how you cannot be bullish when the new president of the United States of America is talking about creating this country, USA, the world capital for crypto and Bitcoin. Okay? That's some big things, and you guys already know all about it because we cover it every single week. Okay, we already know that this month is gonna be a bullish This year is gonna be a bullish year. You already know that. By the time frame and where we are right now in the market, we are looking at potentially until the end of this year, this entire year to be a bull market year. This entire year, okay? I don't know about the next year, but this year is said to be also, like the last year, a very bullish year, okay? So we'll keep you guys updated about when I believe we're reaching some peak levels or where we are approaching the peaks and the tops of the bull market, which of course nobody knows exactly what is going to be the top. But we are going to get some clues about it. And before, before it's reaching the peak of euphoria, okay, that's the time that I will issue warning to everyone here to be careful because we are in a danger territory of reaching the peaks of the bull market, but not right now. We are in this last leg, this last big aggressive moves to the upside, and we have all the reasons and all the fundamental reasons why this year is going to be a very, very bullish year, with all the crypto executive orders that are coming in just 6 days from now. So that is what the market is talking about primarily right now. And of course, a bunch of macroeconomic data that you don't really need to know and understand, but being patient is the key, and don't let this short-term volatility to spook you. Like it spooked a lot of people over here that we're talking about Bitcoin going to $80,000 with a lot of headlines, a lot of articles about it, but it didn't happen. Okay, so this is the nature of the bull market. It tends to trick people in this. Okay, as far as FinUp, there is a trading strategy, and the big whale trading strategy that with it you can rely on a team of the FinUp experts to buy cryptocurrencies, to buy the altcoins for you, and manage it on your behalf on your own Binance exchange, okay, and selling it for a profit. And they have the range of the top 100 coins to be playing with. So some of the coins you can see today, like this one up 19% today. It's a pretty bullish day today. If you look overall on the top 100, coins today, let's see. Up 15%, 20% on some of the coins. So it's a pretty bullish day today, and they are definitely in the game. Okay, so I'm excited about that. If you don't know about FinUp and how to use it, you have access to it as a member of Mavi Global on any package of the big whale. And you can go to FinUp's official channel. You can see how to set it up, how to start trading with FinUp, how to deposit funds. Okay, so it is pretty simple. You connect it once, you make a deposit, and you choose a strategy. The spot strategy is the one that is trading on the altcoins. And this is the one that may be the most profitable one because of the altcoin season, because of how these altcoins can go up much, much higher than what you're seeing today. Okay. Because it's the nature of the bull market in the altcoin season, which have not started yet. The altcoin season has not started yet. It's all going to be coming while the dominance will be moving down, okay, in a significant way. And still it's not happened yet. Bitcoin dominance 58%, okay? So one time ahead of us, and you can take advantage of the opportunities inside of the FinUp with the big one strategy. And for those who are have the big one package, you also can earn Willy, the meme coins Willy that will be launching next month. the Wheelie the meme coin for the launchpad for the community. Okay, so you still have some time to accumulate some of these coins by depositing funds into cleanup in the big one trading strategy. Okay? You also have the option to choose the AI trading strategies. We have two different strategies. Okay, one strategy that has to do with Bitcoin leverage, right? Was 1x, and the other one was 2x. We have two different strategies to choose from, and this is artificial intelligence that is trading, and it's producing quite awesome results as we've seen in the history. Also, this case, so this is something that you can take advantage of as well. Now, I want to invite to this call and the CEO of Ultra Labs is going to be coming to the call shortly. I don't see him yet, but he's going to come to the call shortly. While he comes to the call, I just want to give you a brief overview of the Ultra ecosystem and how it works. So we have our blockchain, of course. This is the first partner of Mavi Global to the Ultron blockchain, and this blockchain is based on DAX technology, which basically means that this blockchain is very, very fast and is capable to process a lot of transactions at the same time. And since the beginning, it has processed 26 million transactions. We have 183,000 accounts right now. And on ULX scan, you can see all of the transactions that happen on the blockchain. You can put here your address or transactions, and you can test it live on the blockchain, of course. We also have validators. Validators are special nodes that are processing all of the transactions, and there'll be coming more nodes in the short future. There'll be more nodes supporting the ecosystem. Right now, we have 10 nodes, and we have the ability for people to delegate their ULX points. So you can delegate the points, you can earn the reward. It is still working this program because you can connect here and you can earn estimated rewards of about 13% a year. Right now, it's a bit more than that, but it's going to come down to around 13% a year in the rewards as being a delegator. And you'll also have the opportunity in the future to become a validator as well. Okay, so we'll keep you guys updated about that. And we have our own DEX, which is called the Ultron Swap. Okay. And the Ultron Swap is where you can swap different coins one for another. You can add liquidity and earn liquidity rewards on the farms from the different players. Basically, it's called farming in DeFi. So we have this unique feature here on Ultron Spot in the pairs that producing 61% APR for everyone that's had liquidity of ULX and UATP. Of course, help with the trading. We have the bridges that are working with different blockchains, helping people to bridge coins from one blockchain to another blockchain. It supports the BNB Smart Chain, Ethereum, Avalanche, and Polygon at the moment. Okay, and we have the option to buy ULX by choosing the Apple Pay, Google Pay, or a card payment, and you can buy ULX directly from here. So this is all very, very exciting, and I can see that Jonathan is here. I think he's here. Anyway, can you? I don't see any panelists. Can someone make Jonathan host, please, because he or she can make him a host. I can do that. Okay, perfect. Great. So, part of this call is to give you updates about the Ultron ecosystem, and we have a special guest today. He is the CEO of Ultron Labs, which is the research and development arm of Ultron Foundation. And it's a very important role that given the opportunity to bring a lot of different protocols, projects, to be working with the Ultron Foundation and building on Ultron Foundation. Okay, so we have Jonathan Optius join us here, the CEO of Ultron Labs, and I'm very excited to have you here, Jonathan. Please share with the community what's been going on, what's happening, what people can anticipate this year of 2025. Give us some juice, some vision for the Ultron Foundation, because it's amazing. You know, it's what the community come to love, and we've been from the very beginning of the launch of the Ultron Foundation. So please share with us what's going on.
All right, Vitaly, thank you so much for the introduction. Hello, everybody. John Octius here. Like Vitaly said, I'm the CEO of Ultron Labs, which is the research and development wing of Ultron Foundation. Most major corporations have R&D teams or R&D sectors to their company that specifically focuses on bringing new protocols and dApps, decentralized apps, to the protocol itself, to Ultron Foundation and its blockchain. So for the last month, the team and I have been working diligently, having meetings on a day-to-day basis with different companies and different protocols that may want to join onto Ultron's blockchain. We all know that Ultron is a baby when it comes to blockchain technology and in the space, but also the fastest growing blockchain in the space as well. What we are focused on doing is bringing as many different users onto the protocol as possible. So again, we've been having multiple meetings on a day-to-day basis. I joked with a couple of my peers recently and said, we don't have days off. You know, we might have days where it's a little bit empty, but we don't have days off. Whenever there's a chance to get on the call with a company that wants to start to implement blockchain technology into their fold, we're here, we're ready to go. So our vision is simple and our vision is clear. We really want to focus on bringing on the right types of protocols onto the chain, and that takes collaboration. So we've had calls with over 20 different companies over the last 30 days or so. Obviously, the holidays tend to take away time from the business, which is important, you know, family, friends, enjoying that holiday time. But we've had a lot of good calls. Now, those specifics, I can't get into this particular call, but we have sent out contracts with certain companies about bringing them on, and hopefully by next week, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Dubai time, I'll be able to give you all the information on those specific companies. But to give you an idea, right, some of the companies that we're speaking to, for example, gaming companies in the space. Why is it important to bring on gaming companies? Because the gaming companies typically tend to have large communities. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of users are operating within these games. So that is a strategic partnership on our end that would allow us to get the usership and vision and marketing that we need to continue to push the envelope forward for Ultron and ULX, okay? Some other companies, some traditional real-world companies are looking to transition from Web 2 to Web 3. We are working diligently to create the perfect symbiotic relationship between those companies. Some of those companies are doing hundreds of thousands a day in transactions, hundreds of thousands of months in transactions. If we can have our protocol or that protocol be added to our chain, then the fees will be accessible to the ULX, which would then do what? It would allow the ULX token to grow exponentially with the proper adaptation of bringing these Web 2 companies who operate in the Web 2 space into the Web 3 space. So we're working diligently right now to figure out how to properly mesh these companies that we're speaking to based on what they're doing. Some of them are rewards-based companies, some of them are product-based companies, whatever the case may be. We want to take them from the traditional Web 2 space and bring them into the Web 3 space. Again, as time goes on, I'll be able to give names so you guys can go research those companies yourself. But until things are inked, I can't say too much on that end. Also, there are a few companies which I will speak on that have the ability to bring in a lot of usership, which again, usership is what we need within our blockchain itself. We need users. We need our users who know about our chain. I see 300, 400 people on this call now. We need to be actively utilizing the blockchain because those transactions are what people really look at when they start to think about what it is that they want to do in the space and whether or not they would want to use Ultron blockchain for the utilization of whatever it is they want to do, whether it's peer-to-peer trading or whether it's gaming or whether it's tying in Web 2 to Web 3 companies into the space. We have to see more transactions onto the chain. So our group is working on trying to find the partnerships that will allow us to do that at a high level. You know, if you go and look, at some of the top blockchains currently in the space, there's hundreds of millions of dollars being transacted on a day-to-day basis, depending on which ones we're talking about. Okay, in order for us to grow to that point, we need the people who actually know about our blockchain to go out and use our blockchain. That's why we built out our swap, so we can actually use it, get familiarized with it. You know, I talked to somebody the other day and they were like, I'm not really sure how to use it. I was like, well, you have a lot of ULX. You should go in and just try it out. Do a small test here and there. This would allow, again, for us to have multiple transactions, which then will attract more people onto chain. So from our end, again, we are here to research into different companies that we want to implement into our chain. And we're doing that at a high level. Our team is really, really locked in and focused. We have hackathons that are hackathons and conventions that Ultron will be represented at all over the world. We recently met with an individual who has over 250 hackathons throughout the year. So we're looking to be at as many of those as possible because that is going to give us the necessary marketing and eyes and vision on the project and everything that we're doing. Okay, so those are some of the things that we'll be doing as well. I will be flying out to Switzerland in a few days to go to a Catalyst Leadership Summit in Switzerland. And you better believe I'm going to be talking about Ultron. Because there are, again, so many different things, so many different protocols that we can add to chain that people that aren't even necessarily thinking about blockchain technology, they don't even know that we can make things a lot easier for them by verifying things on chain. So I'm going out there personally, and I'm going to be out there, you know, representing not only myself, but our community, because we do have a diamond hand community. We have a very loyal community that wants to see this thing grow and become one of the best blockchains in the space. And I think we can do that by not only onboarding games, not only onboarding tokens, not only onboarding not real world, but Web 2 companies, but also make sure that we're jumping into the philanthropic space as well. trying to figure out what those nonprofits are doing and how we can help them with data and how we can help them transact. So these are some of the things that I'm thinking about as a CEO with Ultron Labs as we continue to move forward and push and meet the right people that'll help us grow our community. But at the end of the day, it's the community that makes things grow. It's us that keeps things alive. So I thank you guys for allowing me to speak. I will see you guys every Wednesday because I'll have an update for you every single Wednesday, okay, about what we're doing, what we're putting into place. Obviously, we have a number of things currently on chain that we are releasing to the community that we're finally pushing out to you guys, all right? But those aren't the only things that we have. We have a lot of things in the works, all right? We have companies that we've sent out contracts to already, and it's just about finding the happy medium to make sure that not only we benefit, but those companies benefit as well. Because if they do benefit and they're successful, then we'll have multiple and more companies that join on with us, and then we become one big ULX and Ultron Foundation family. So, Vitaly, again, thank you for having me on board. You did an amazing job with the intro, breaking down the market. I'm super excited about the market. I've been in the space since 2017. I probably should have jumped in 2012 when my roommate in college was like, buy Bitcoin. And instead, I bought Michael Jordan's. So I'll never make that mistake again. And now I'm just completely focused on making sure that not only am I'm being informed in the space, which again, having friends like Vitaly and peers like Vitaly and other people in the space, I am making sure that my family is also being informed as well, because this is a generational wealth transfer that we're experiencing here. And I would hate for anybody on this call to miss it, and I would hate for anybody a part of our community to miss it. So again, thank you guys for allowing me to speak. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Don't make sure you're on time. Make sure you're there. I'll have amazing and exciting announcements for you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to release some of the names and the projects that we're working on.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Very excited for the future of Ultron and bringing as many of these protocols as possible in many different niches, including gaming and whatnot. So I'm looking forward for continuing every week updating you guys together with Jonathan. You're going to have also Shukrat coming onto the calls as well, maybe even next week. So stay on the lookout for these trainings to get the most up-to-date information. So once again, thank you so much, Jonathan. I'm going to share a bit how to use Ultron slots so that you understand, okay, but Clippy is coming up. I want to take ULX coins. How do I do that? Okay, very, very simple. So let's say you have a MetaMask and you have USDTs sitting on your MetaMask. So you need to connect your wallet on your MetaMask. And the first step is we're going to come to the bridge and we choose from the left side Binance Smart Chain, to the right side Ultron. We want to bridge USDT, you choose USDT, let's say bridging $50, okay? So I'm going to click on the bridge token, and this 50 USDT is coming from the Binance Smart Chain into the Ultron chain. There is a transaction that I need to confirm, okay? Very, very simple. And once this transaction is confirmed, second time confirmed, 2 times. Okay, the first time is the permission to use the USDT, the second is the actual confirmation. Now we switch it back to the Ultron. And by the way, by connecting the MetaMask to Ultron, you're going to be automatically installed the Ultron chain, okay, by default. So now we switch back to Ultron chain and we head to the spot. And USDT should be appearing here very, very shortly. Let me refresh the screen. And now the USDT is here. I can go ahead and buy some ULX coins. You can see over here and buy some ULX coins by clicking the swap function. It's very, very simple. So for everyone wondering, how do I buy ULX? You first bridge to the Ultron swap. You bridge USDTs, and then you swap it for ULX. And now you have the ULX coins right inside of your wallet, okay? Right there. You're gonna have it right there. Okay, so now you can load it into Flippy, and all of this functionality will be also possible right inside of the Flippy, because Flippy is integrated with UltraSwap. And by the way, on the next week, on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Dubai time, will be a call dedicated to Flippy only. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. On the next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Dubai time, will be announced in the, of course, Telegram official channels, the call about Flippy. Okay, so that's how you use the swap. For everyone who is using the staking function and the delegators, okay, you simply can delegate by choosing the validator, one of the validators, is selecting them, and choosing how many coins you want to delegate, and then you simply click on delegate. It's that simple. And once you delegate it, you connect the wallet. When you want to claim, you click on claim, and this ULX is going to come right into your wallet. Okay, just like that. And once the ULX comes to your wallet, you can load it into Flippy. You can use it with a debit card and receive, pay the bills with it. Or if you want, you can also swap it as well for USDTs, right? All using the swap functions. So you'll come here to choose the amount of ULX, okay, and click on the swap and swap it to USDT. And you can also bridge it if you want to other blockchain. You can also do that by going to the bridge tab, choosing USDT, and bridging it back to Binance Smart Chain. Okay, something that everyone can do. Okay, just give it a go and practice, and I'm sure it's going to be very, very successful with it. Okay, so that's what I want to share with you on this call. On this call, so let's do a bit of Q&A, couple minutes, and then we have to finish this call. Let me see how we can buy one of the Flippy cards. Okay, so you can buy it inside of the Mavi Global back office. You can buy it. If it's not available for you, a special website is coming shortly where you can buy the Flippy cards if you're one of the European countries that happen to be not able to buy Flippy inside of the Mavi Global back office. No worries, the solution for that is coming. But here you can get it for those who can get it. You can get it right here. There's up to 6% cashback. You can get the cards right inside the back office. Let me check with the team when it will come in. Second. Let me change. What is your perspective ULX price? I don't want to give specific perspectives, okay? But what I know is that the team is very bullish that by summer we're going to have much, much higher prices of ULX than the used today. Okay, so for the next 5-6 months, we should rise significantly in the price of ULX. Can I use my Trust wallet? You can use your Trust wallet as well, not just MetaMask to buy. How can I add ULX to Flippy? Once the Flippy is going to be launched, we'll give you all the tutorials about it. When will the Big Wells Launchpad package start paying? So I cannot give you the specific date because I don't know the specific date, okay? But I do hope it's going to happen in February. What are the benefits of being a validator? A validator is making shares, like revenue shares of all the fees on the Ultron swap and the entire ecosystem of the Ultron and who is using Ultron blockchain. Okay, the validators are earning those fees. It's part generated by the blockchain itself, issuing these rewards, and part of all of this transaction fee. Okay, so it's a form of passive income. It's Travolution working for Indian market. Well, it's not a Travolution call. Okay, please tune in to the Travolution calls for that. When will be Kimba listed on the centralized exchange? Well, there are right now talks with 3 different exchanges to be listed on the Kimba. A couple smaller exchanges and 1 big exchange. So there are still talks about that going on this week. Okay, but the intention is very soon we'll start with some listings on the centralized exchanges for Kimba. What happened with Ivana to 2 NFTs? I'm not sure what happened to that, but I know that people converted their NFTs into the Digwell package. Okay. Are you optimistic for juicy Digwell payouts? I don't know what the payouts are gonna be, to be honest. So I cannot know exactly what the payouts are gonna be. Okay, so hopefully we're gonna see some nice payouts in comparison to our packages on the very first one. What is the rate of ULX today? It is 1 cent, around 1 cent. Do you know if Cleanup is having technical issues? They did have some technical updates. I'm not sure about technical issues right now. But let me know if you're experiencing any technical issues. When and how will translate Mavi NFT to MetaMask? That's a very good question. I'm waiting on the team to give the green light, because this technology is ready. Okay, so we're just waiting for the team to give a green light when we need to properly educate everyone for this transition. Okay, which I know it's important, and the team was talking about that to be happening. So I guess it needs to be. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the green light from the team. Is Flipney project a success? Well, it's gonna be launched, and I think it will be received very well by the community. So it's a matter of us to make this project very, very successful. Talking to people about Flipney, use Flipney, by direct selling model, we can expand Flipney very far. Do you know how to convert Ivana to Digwell? That is something that the CEO can do. You need to contact support through your upline in order for that to happen. Can I change LP points to what? You can buy the Digwell package to pick there. When will we really launch? Well, supposed to launch in February, so I don't know exactly when and what the price will be. So I'm waiting on the tokenomics of it. Okay, but the presentation about Flipney is gonna be next Tuesday. Okay. So once again, thank you everyone for the call. We have to finish here. right now. I appreciate everyone coming, and next week we have more updates about Ultron ecosystem, about everything. So let's tune in for the next call. I wish everyone an amazing, profitable month of January. This is just the beginning, month of 2025. I'll keep you guys updated about the state of the market. Right now, everyone is excited for Donald Trump to take the official stage as the president and make a lot of the things that he promised to do to make it happen. So that should take the market to whole new levels, and that's what I'm excited about for this month of January. So once again, thank you so much, everyone. I wish you a great day and see you on the next masterclass.